welcome back to another episode of Medieval Conquest. I have no idea what I was doing last time, but I have a metric butt ton of copper, apparently. What was I going to do with copper? I don't remember. I don't think there was anything in particular I was going to do. Probably just gathering it just to have it. Common ink, that's nice. Oh man, you can make a lot of copper stuff in this pack I put together. Oh, that's why. Anyways, we're back on Medieval Conquest. It's currently raining. The last time we played, alright, the last time I made a video on this, I made that right there. I made a bigger house to put all my stuff in. And it's nice and square. And there's plenty of room in it. I think we did this last time. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty nice. But, as you guys can tell from the video title, this is the last video I'm gonna make on this series. And to be completely honest with you guys, some of you may have noticed that I haven't made an episode on this series in a long time. That was on purpose, in a way. It's kind of on purpose. I went through some personal stuff, which I didn't want to record for a while then. But I also started the what's that series called? I'm drawing a blank. Skyblockers series. And I had a lot of fun with that, but I started recording that. And then that took up most of my time from doing stuff on my single player. So I never really got around to playing on this world ever again. And by the time now, where I have time to, I just don't have time to. Not only do I just have less time now than I used to, I'm also going to have less time in the future. I have a new series on the horizon. Calamity Craft ended, but this new series that I'll be a part of is probably going to take up most of my time when it comes to recording, so I won't be able to keep up this series. And I figured I should make an ending video for this series like I did for Calamity Craft. And just kind of show off some of the things I did and some of the mods I played around with, because I've got a few of them in this mod pack that I made, and they've just been a lot of fun. A lot of mods, a lot of stuff, a lot of fun. So I'm going to go over those, and we're going to look at buildings, and we're just going to have a good time. Just, it's the last day on this world. So over here, this is where I started, actually, believe it or not. I spawned in this world, right in this biome. Oh man, I don't think I did anything over here at spawn. Yeah, I didn't do anything. We eventually made our way to this village, and I think I got my screenshot for the first video somewhere up here. And it was a lot of fun. Never attempted this dungeon. Just too far away. There was one close by. Yeah. But this is where we started. Gotta wait for my wings to recharge, and then we'll just go back home. While I'm walking and just waiting for it to recharge, I might as well talk about this mod pack a bit. Um, Earlier on my channel, way back in the day, I tried making a series on a mod pack that I had made called Medieval Conquest, and I had a few episodes on it. I think it was version 1.12, I think. And I had a lot of fun with that. But um, that quickly, uh, it quickly fizzled out, and I didn't really get anywhere with it. So then I made this mod pack, and I named it the same thing because I was trying to do the same goal, and that was to build a world where there's multiple castles, cities, uh, for me to build and to explore. But I never got around to that. I didn't even build one city on this world. I didn't build a single city on the other one either. Um, but I really wanted to, and now, after all this time, I realize that that is a very ambitious goal. And it's a bit of a lofty goal um, for someone such as myself. Um, I don't think I'd be able to actually accomplish that when I really think about it. Um, Maybe if I had more time, I would, but I don't have that time. So I'm not going to be able to do that. But that was the original plan for this series. I'd say I got decently far. I'm happy with what I've built so far. And I even have some plans written down in my house, my old house. And I was on the right track to make at least one city. Um, Hello, Blue Jay. And as you can see, that's what I've made so far. And it looks like the start of a city, you know. I would probably make a handful more houses down here. Some more towers and maybe some walls. I had some cobblestone. Cobblestone up there that you saw. Um, but it wasn't really close to being done. But that's okay. I had a bunch of fun. I had a lot of fun playing with these mods, to be honest with you guys. I had a handful of mods that I'm used to, that I've played with before, like the Spartan weaponry, my own mod, Milky Additions, um, sophisticated storage. Iron Spells and Spellbooks was a new mod that I played with, and I'm realizing quickly that it's one of my favorite mods that I've ever played with. But with all that said, all that stuff, all the things that I've been able to do and play around with, I'm happy with. And I had a great time. So, yeah, I'm gonna go looking through these buildings now. My horses. Here's my plans that I had. I was on the right track, but just didn't finish anything. I'm just gonna go and look through the buildings, look through what I've done, and kind of explain, go down memory lane with what mods I played with, what I tried to do. First of all, my starter house. It's fine. It's just a small little house, and it served its purpose very well. And by the time I felt like I outgrew it and needed a new house, I was done playing, unfortunately. You guys already saw the inside of it. It's just nice. I think the first building I built that wasn't my house was this little cottage down here. And I built this next to the farm to be the designated farmhouse. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really cool. What mod is this from? Natural block options, dirt path stairs. There's a mod that allowed me to make dirt slabs and similar things like these. You know, you can see them all around. And path blocks. They just look like thatch roofing. It looks so good. So I used that mod, and it just looks brilliant. And then we have supplementaries that has a daub block and these braces that you can put on any blocks, and it looks so good. Along with the details from the item shelves and some decorative supports, some decorative blocks as windows. It just looks really, really nice. I loved being able to decorate because of all the different blocks I had. I was like, oh boy, what do I even get to choose from? It's awesome. And I really liked making the interior for these builds because they're just so simple. Not a whole lot, you know. Just all anyone would ever need back in the day, back in the medieval times. It was kind of the time period I was trying to get at. And I just had a lot of fun building it. But this house wasn't built just for looks. It has a purpose. And that purpose is in the basement. Didn't decorate this. That's okay. This is my basement. It has all of my plants that I'm growing. And it has all of my villagers. Just in these little, I can't remember what they're called. Trader blocks. So if I ever need them for anything, they're just down here. And back here, this is where all of my plants are being grown in all of these botany pots. Botany pots is a very good mod if you don't want to spend hours making or coming up with a redstone farm. Because you could just grow any growable item in one of these blocks. Like this cactus, it's growing here. And once it grows, it goes into here, goes into this, and it gets fed into the sophisticated storage network and gets filed away in one of the drawers. It's real simple. There's no headache. I made too many drawers. This whole wall is drawers. I'd probably set this up different if I were to do it again. But really, this is just everything I could ever really need. I think this was the second building I made. This, butcher's shop. I can't remember which one of these I made first, that one or this one. I think I made the butcher shop next. I'm pretty happy with it. It's got a little butcher front. You know, you got the meats on display. You got all these butcher's twine hanging from the ceiling. I couldn't figure out a good way to put, like, food on this. Or make it look like it's hanging from this. I couldn't figure out a good way to do that. I just left it like that. But it gets the point across. I think it looks pretty nice. Inside simple. You got your table. You know, you got your drawers. Just some simple stuff. And I built that house on top of my, what's it called? Passive mob farm. This is another farm that provides a lot without the headache. It's real simple. It's a block from mob grinding utils, delightful dirt. Basically, it spawns passive mobs on it. And by using mob grinding utility blocks, I'm able to just push all the mobs. They get killed by this, and it counts as a player drop, and I just suck up all the items and XP. And it's really good. I mean, once you have this, you don't have to worry about food ever again. Literally ever. I mean, same could be said for the botany pots over there. But, you know, this is meat. Meat's nice. Over here is the hostile mob farm. And it follows the same idea as the other one, except it uses dreadful dirt, which spawns hostile mobs. And I've got quite a bit of stuff from this as well. I can't remember the reason I turned it off. Oh yeah, my fluid tank was full. That's why. I've got almost 1,000 buckets of XP. A lot of XP. Above this is the alchemy shop. Nothing crazy. I'm fairly happy with it, you know. Got your alchemist working. Got all these neat trinkets everywhere. It just looks nice. I wanted to try something different. Oh, never finished that. I wanted to try something different with this building by having this strange stone-like structure as part of the build. And it looks okay. Not great. I really like the rhyolite block. And I wish I was able to find a good way to use it. Because it sounds cool. Listen to that, it sounds cool. But yeah. Alchemist shop. Butcher's shop. And underneath both of them are farms. I tried building stuff, but I also wanted them to have a purpose. It makes them a lot more visitable. I appreciate them a lot more. And then my last build was just this. Which, it's just my house now. Just an upgraded house. Nothing fancy about it, but gets the job done. So earlier, I said I was going to talk about the mods that I played with. And, see, on my person, got netherite stuff. I think early game I used a lot of my stuff from Milky Editions, and typically that usually just counts for like copper tools, steel, blastium, just some food stuff. And then I really just used a lot of iron spell and spellbook stuff. It was a lot of fun getting into it, because you got all these spells. Oh, how do I open my spellbook again? Nope. Okay. Oh, I put it in here. That's right. So, I have a journal. It's basically my spellbook, and I get to put spells inside of it. So this fortify spell, I don't want it anymore. Click on it, I take it out. Now I've got an empty slot. Now I can take this wisp scroll, plop that sucker in there, and now I've got it in my spellbook. And now it shows up. And it was just so fun finding out all the different spells and just trying them out. Like, this is wisp. Watch out. Oh. I need a target. Can I target myself? No. Okay, well that was anticlimactic. But, you know, it was cool finding out about Burning Dash. It was cool finding the Angel Wings. Haste is cool. Now I'm fast, and I have haste, so I can insta-mine without having a beacon. And it has 100% uptime. Yada yada yada. I could talk about all these effects. But it was so much fun just going through them, figuring out what they did, and trying to figure out some utility with it. And it was just cool. I love this mod. It's hands down one of my favorite mods of all time now. It's just You gotta have it if you want a mod pack that's medieval, that has magic. It's just so much fun. And, alright, not only that, you can put spells onto Flaming Strike. Yeah, sure. You put spells onto weapons. So when I hold the weapon, if you look on the bottom left, it adds this Flaming Strike as an option. So I could go like, yeah. It's really cool. It's really cool. You know, I almost forgot my tower over here. This is something else I built. Not like the other buildings that I have. This one serves no real purpose, and it's just there for looks. But I'm happy with how it looks. What? Why is there a cat here? Alright. This is the first floor of the interior, which I like. I didn't have much to work with, but I was happy with it. And then all these other floors are just empty. I figured they probably would be somewhat empty if they were simply places for soldiers to look out from. You can see pretty far. If I had my render distance up a lot further, it'd be really cool. You could see a lot. But I don't have that, so you can't see that far. But I like this. I'm very happy with this build. I got to use this scheist block, which sounds interesting. But I love how it looks. It's like if stone got an upgrade. I just love how that looks. Now, I did other things apart from building. One of them, or something else I did apart from building, was finding dungeons or exploring. And I did a bit of that. And I had a lot of fun exploring and completing this dungeon. And it's just, I had a great time. I got to use some new trinkets and weapons and armor. And it just let me play around with some mods that I don't get to very often. That dungeon right there, for example, is from Roguelike Dungeons, I think is what the mod is called. I think it might have updated to a different name. But those are fun. Those are a lot of fun. Hello, Tasmanian Devil. Have a nice day. I believe I have all of the Young's Better Structures mods, except for the bridges, in this mod pack. And it really did change how the stronghold felt when I was going to the end. I remember that. That was a fun mod to play around with. And let's go to the desert here. Now, I had a lot of fun, not only with that, first dungeon, but the results of this kind of dungeon, from when structures arise, or when dungeons arise, I think it's what it's called. And as you can see, it is this massive building. This huge structure. This whole thing was a dungeon. And conquering the whole thing was not easy. I, in fact, died while trying to finish this. I can't remember if I died once. Oh. Hi, guys. Did I beat this? Is there two sides? Did I only beat the one side? Maybe I only beat the one. Oh, there's guys on chickens. Or cows, I mean. Technically, that's a cow spawner. What's a silk touch is? Give me that. Oh wait, let's sorry, cow. Yeah, this is another thing. Oh! I didn't find this. I'll leave it there. It doesn't matter anymore. But conquering this, as much as I have... Oh, there's a fart. Was really hard, and I died before. I died, I think, on several occasions. Maybe it was just once. I didn't beat this. Why are there still so many guys here? Was I just blind when trying this? I don't remember this water room at all. This is cool. Wow. Okay. Guess I never beat this. Well, regardless, this was still fun. Dang, what have I got in this? Sharpness? Is it all that matters? Yeah, okay. I guess I didn't finish it. I still may not have finished it. It still may be, lacking torches in some areas, and still having full chests in others. Oh, creeper! That's okay. Oh, that's sick. That was cool. Here's a burger room. Yeah. I just didn't loot everything, I guess. But that's okay. Now, if I recall correctly, in these... Yep. That's the one. I was gonna say, if I recall, there was netherite in some of these chests. And a lot of diamonds. I'll gladly take them. Despite me never going to play with this mod pack again. That's okay. So yeah, this was a different dungeon. I had fun with it. I had lots of fun with it. Still am, apparently. Yeah, what else did we do with this mod pack? I'm trying to think now. Let's get out of here. Oops. Whoa! See if we can't find some other stuff that I remember that we had fun doing. Apart from exploring a bunch of structures, there wasn't really much else I did in terms of things I've done in this world other than building these few things. And I guess it makes sense. I only did 17 episodes on this. But there is something I want to look at again. And that is this. This terrain is frickin' awesome. I mean, look at this. Is this not cool? This would be an awesome place to build. I don't know what I'd build, but it's really cool. Very watery. Bit of a dungeon sticking up, but that's no biggie. I mean, this is just a really, really cool spot. Oops, screenshot. And there's no way, I really don't think this is vanilla generation. If it was, the caves would be, they'd be more like upwards angled instead of inwards like that. They'd be outwards. So I don't know what mod makes this terrain generation, but this is really cool. And I think apart from that, that's kind of everything I wanted to show you guys. It's a lot of cool biomes, and I love the terrain. It's flat, it's big. It's just really fun, and I had a lot of fun. So let's head back home. All right, we're back home, and with all of this copper still finishing smelting, this is where I'm gonna leave it. It's where I'm gonna leave this world. Oh, don't be sad. Don't be sad, Minecraft. It's just the world I'm leaving, not the game. Just the world. Is it storming? No, it's not. That's okay. We'll stick with the rain for a little bit. That's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series as much as I enjoyed making it. It really was a lot of fun. And I don't know, man. I loved doing this. This was something I wish I was able to do. Hey. Hey. That's right. Die, fools. This is something I loved watching when I was growing up. So to be able to do this has been absolutely splendid. It's been a dream come true, and I hope that there's someone out there who experiences this similarly to what I experienced as a kid growing up and watching modded Minecraft. That's it, guys. That's all that's gonna be to it. It's the end. The end of Medieval Conquest. I enjoyed every second of it, and I hope you did too. Take care.